All right, this video is with Andy Mant. He's an actual expert on how light affects your health.
Right.
And what's the title?
Trouble sleeping, the role of light.
Welcome, Andy.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
How can light affect your sleep quality?
Great question. It all actually stems back many thousands of years. As humans, we developed something called a circadian rhythm. Okay, so think of this as a little clock system that's located in your brain, and it tells the time by environmental cues. And the main cue from the environment was natural light. It was from sunlight. So the sunlight spectrum changed throughout the day, and it gave us messages to this biological clock system, the circadian rhythm in our brain, to tell us what time of day it was. And during the day, it sent messages to our brain to increase cortisol, which keeps us alert and awake, to increase dopamine, which makes us feel happy and just really sort of feel really well and happy during the day. And it also stimulated the production of of serotonin, which is later used in the evening to help with sleep. Now, what happens with our circadian rhythm is once the sun has set, there's no blue light present. There's no natural light present except for maybe red light or orange light from a campfire. And it was these cues that then signaled to our circadian rhythm that it's time for bed, start to release melatonin, which will help with sleep, quality of sleep, quantity of sleep. And this happened for thousands of years uninterrupted. Now, what we've done in our modern world is we've brought sunlight inside. So we've brought all these little artificial suns into our life. So during the day, they're in our LED backlit digital devices, maybe on your laptop or computer at work or your smartphone, the LED lighting that is, above your head in your house or your office. All this emits light, and that is sending messages to our ancient circadian rhythm system to tell us times of the day, to tell us, what hormones to release, what neurotransmitters to release, and which ones to suppress. That's all very well during the day, but after sunset, the human body isn't naturally meant to be exposed to artificial light or to natural light for that matter in the blue range, which is very high in LED backlit digital devices. Our ancestors would have only seen campfire and firelight, which contain the red and orange ranges that basically don't disrupt sleep or melatonin. So what studies have found, there's been many conducted in clinical trials and the medical peer-reviewed academic literature that shows that certain frequencies of light, specifically those found in LED backlit devices in your home and office lighting, is telling your brain circadian rhythm system that it's daytime at the wrong time of day, aka at nighttime. And what this is then doing is it's sending the wrong signals to the brain to suppress melatonin production, which is our sleep hormone, to raise cortisol levels, which keeps us feeling awake and alert, and over time can lead to issues like stress, which means that we're struggling to fall asleep, we're struggling to stay asleep, and this is affecting negatively our sleep quality and quantity. And studies have shown, specifically in Harvard Health, that if we reduce the level of sleep quality, our levels and risk factors for a lot of chronic diseases also increase as well. So sleep is very important and very much governed by circadian biology. What we can do in order to improve our sleep is limit our time on digital devices. We can switch to bulbs in our house that don't emit blue light, such as full spectrum light bulbs. We can also use things like blue light blocking glasses with orange lenses, which can help block the frequencies of light that are sending the wrong signals to our brain after dark, which will then all help improve our sleep. It's also very interesting that it's not just through your eyes that light needs to pass in the evenings to disrupt your sleep. It's actually been shown that we contain something called melanopsin, which was originally thought just to be present in the eyes, actually in the skin, which if we're exposed to artificial blue light after sunset, and we're wearing blue light blocking glasses and we're still exposing our skin, we can still down regulate the production of melatonin, which can still affect our sleep. So it's very important that you don't just wear blue light blocking glasses in the evening to help your sleep and block those negative biological frequencies from sending the wrong signaling systems to your brain. You must also install circadian friendly lighting, cover your skin in the evening so that the melanopsin receptors, which are receptors to blue light, don't pick up those signals and also disrupt your sleep.
So where can people find out more information about you, Andy?
So if people want to find out a lot more about what I'm talking about from a relation to biohacking and circadian biology, sleep and light and how it impacts us biologically, the best place is our website. So it's boncharge.com, BONCHARGE.com, and then go to the blog section and the learn sections on that website where I curate and write that kind of information on there. And you can then take a deeper dive into the science. Everything is peer reviewed, study related and backed by the academic literature. And you can then read more on your favorite subjects and the ones that interest you the most. There's great articles on there about blue light, sleep, sleep masks, circadian biology, full spectrum lighting, even red light therapy and cold therapy if people are interested in that as well.